nobody wants this. I love this show. I worked on this show, so it's like always like close to my heart too. But nobody wants this. Season 2 is officially about to start shooting. Now, season 1's been done for a bit. It was on Netflix. Jackie Tong came forward to talk about it. She's awesome. She's so funny too. Great human being, fantastic actor. But she said that officially now, everybody, they're going to start shooting season 2 in February. In March 3rd. My brain. March 3rd is going to start actually shooting. She said she's super excited. This was during the 30th annual Critics' Choice Awards. She was talking about this, and she's like, I'm ready to get back to work. I think a lot of people are, too. Isn't Dave off the roids? Well, it depends, Queen. Sometimes he is, and sometimes don't make him feel sensitive, Queen. He's very sensitive about that. But I'm excited to see this. Nobody wants this. If you love the first season, get ready. There's more coming, and people want to see more of that. Unlike Snow White, because Snow White, everybody, is it's coming. Snow White's coming. The Mark Webb directed movie about Snow White. They're projecting it to make $63 to $70 million opening weekend. Hey, that sounds like a lot of money. It does. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of money, but not when you actually spend $209 million on this. And with the controversy going on over there with Rachel Zegler, also with the controversy with everything that happened at Disney, where they've been going back and forth and they've been mad about like the fan backlash. The fans have been going nuts about this. That's when we have to worry about it. We really do, because I'm interested to see. I hope it's good, but I think a lot of people don't. So they had the whole controversy about the Seven Dwarfs too, where they changed that, and then also they had to do a bunch of reshoots. I just think this thing's kind of problematic. We'll see how it actually plays out, but more controversy is also happening with Prince, because the Prince biopic, or I should say the documentary, is gone. It's gone. Now, we talked about this a few times. Netflix had picked up the 6-part docuseries, and they were working on it for a while, expecting it to actually go based off the late musician's estate, though. They had to shut down because they came forward and said that, we didn't like it. They didn't like what they were doing, like what the director was doing. So now the estate came in, they got a mutual agreement, and they're going to scrap all that, and they're going to start over. And the estate's actually going to make this all come forward. As a result, Netflix documentary will eventually come. There will come, but it's going to be a whole different concept. That Ezra Elderman one, I know the estate was not happy about that before. So they're pulling that whole project. It's gone, starting from scratch. So if you're excited about Prince, you might have to wait a little bit longer to find out more about this docuseries coming out. I don't know if it'll be 6-part. We'll have to wait and find out. They're still very fresh, but this was one of those things that they were hoping to release, but now it's based off all that they have to stop. But hopefully Prince's estate still makes money from Spotify, because Spotify, guys, of course, has been always a controversial thing about are the musicians being paid or not. There's been a whole thing. They're like, we don't make shit off Spotify. Well, now Warner Music Group and Spotify have struck a multi-year deal, and they're saying in this deal, we're actually going to have a global streamer announcement agreement like Universal Music that's going to actually change things. They say they're actually going to be giving more money back to the actual musicians. A direct licensing model is going to make this better. They're saying they're going to be better. They said we're building the company's existing alignment around artist-centric royalty models, they're calling this, so that the artists actually get paid for this. Now, there's a reward and protection for the power of the artist to attract and engage audiences, and they're hoping that this delves into a whole new fan experience, because they want to release more content here. A deeper music catalog this deal is supposed to bring, video catalog, and they're further going to have paid subscription tiers, and they think that will actually generate more money for the actual artists. I hope so. We'll have to wait and find out. Angela's here. Angela, welcome back. I'm going to dive back in, but Angela, welcome. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey.
Hey. Sorry, I am like internet issue, feeling kind of starting to come down with something, so I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
We all know how that
goes,
right?
Vitamin C and water, girl.
Huh?
Yeah.
Lots of vitamin C and water.
It's just starting, so I'm like, oh God.
Well, good to see you, Angela.
So apologies if I sound congested. Like it's just in advance.
Well,
but good to see you guys. Nice to see you, Allie, Val,
Hi.
GR.
Yeah. Happy Monday.
You know who you are. Pepe.
Pepe's always in the house. Always in the house.
You too, of course, you too, Brian.
You.
Obviously.
Happy.
Delving into the breaking news, huh?
Yeah.
Just taking it one day at a time.
Okay, Pepe. But yeah, a lot happened though. I gotta tell you guys, because again, that Prince thing, the Spotify deal, that's a lot going on. And I'm interested to see if they actually get their money, if this actually becomes a good deal. I don't know. They claim it's going to be a good deal. They claim the artists get more money. Only time will tell. And I tell you, if it doesn't work out, the rage is going to be out there. And also, the rage is coming, guys. Matthew McConaughey, his new project moving forward, starring in Paul Greengrass's peasant revolt film called The Rage, formerly known as The Hood. This film is set in a place during the Peasants' Revolt, and it's a major uprising that took part, in a large part, in England in 1381. And this is a response to the social, economic, political tensions and high taxation. And McConaughey is actually playing GR. Right, GR? That was what was happening. That was The Rage, GR. That was The Rage.
I'll talk about it when we do our hot takes, because then I'll explain it. How's that?
Okay, all right, sounds good, GR. Sounds good. But McConaughey's going to be playing here. He's casting this. We don't really know what part he's playing yet. Now, people are trying to speculate who he's being played, but there is still no news on it. We'll have to wait and find out. I'm interested. It's interesting to see him playing a period piece like this. Is he still like, all right, I'm going to figure out about this taxation sensation? It could be interesting.
I surely doubt he'll say it like that, Mike.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Bloody well, it sounds like an Englishman, not a bloody Yank.
I don't know, GR. We'll have to see. I'm more excited about his other project, The Brothers, coming out, because him and Woody Harrelson, which has been this whole thing online for a long time, like they thought they were actual siblings. There's been a whole thing where people have speculated for years they were actual siblings, and so they made this series coming over with Holland Taylor playing their mother, Emmy Award-winning Holland Taylor, McConaughey, Woody Harrelson, The Brothers for Apple TV Plus. Now, this is a big play on this whole idea now. David West Reed from the Big Door Prize. I don't know if you ever watched that show on Apple. I like that show a lot. Unfortunately, it got canceled. He's the showrunner of this. It's a 10-episode, half-hour comedy, and it's going to be heightened versions of themselves and a heartfelt, odd couple love story revolving around the strange and beautiful sibling-like bond. And it's taking place, actually filming right now in Texas. And so we'll have to see if this will be fun. Are they going to make this great? I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. I love these two together, and I've been seeing stuff online about its filming already. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. A lot of new projects coming around. Another one that's popping up too that I think is kind of cool is about Kevin Kline. I love Kevin Kline. I feel like I haven't seen him do as much stuff lately. I don't know what it is. I guess, as you get older, different projects change. Maybe he took a break. That happens all the time. But MGM Plus now is doing an 8-episode series with him, and it's a half-hour comedy. He's executive producing it and starring in it. And we're playing on the arts a little bit here, guys. This comedy centers around a Broadway star and notorious narcissist, Richard Bean, who Kline's be playing, who suffers a spectacular public meltdown, and then he has to return to his hometown, and his family-run theater he gets involved with again, and he tries to find himself again. So it's a coming-of-age story in a lot of ways. His father is also a former director. He's kind of going through old age. He's trying to still work with him and get back to his family, and then getting back in the dinner theater and try to find himself. It's a fascinating take. I hope it's good. I mean, MGM Plus is kind of doing more things now. They have that Robin Hood show too, so I think we're going to see more content coming that way. Just like we also have the 5-Star Weekend coming. A lot of projects, guys. 5-Star Weekend, a drama by, again, Jennifer Gardner, executive producing, also starring in it. And this has been at the streamer for almost a year. Over at Netflix, have been trying to make this happen. Now the thing is, we've been waiting to hear anything about it. They're officially moving forward now. Is it going to be good? I don't know. But it centers around, again, an influencer. There's a lot of this influencer stuff. A food influencer known for delicious recipes, impeccable taste, and warm demeanor, who suffers from a devastating loss. And then it kind of goes from there. I like Jennifer Gardner. I think she's a fantastic human being. I worked with her over on, what was that movie called? I almost had it. Pineapple? Not Peppermint. Peppermint. Pineapple. Peppermint. P-word, right? But she's great. Peppermint, yeah. GR, hold yourself, GR. A lot of comedies lately. And she's a great human being. She was a badass in that. And also another comedy coming forward is Will Ferrell and Zac Efron are coming over to Amazon and making another project moving forward. And this sounds interesting too, because this is about like a judge. Will Ferrell's playing a judge in this now. Did you guys see You're Cordially Invited? Because that just came out not too long ago, and that starred Will Ferrell. Also, Nicholas Stroller was the director of that. Because that did well, they're doing this project now. Continuation of this, his work with Will Ferrell, but a new comedy follows a young convict played by Efron, fresh out of prison, who takes a reality TV courtroom hostage, blaming the megalomaniac TV judge played by Will Ferrell for his past ruling to convict, and he feels like he ruined his life. It's interesting. I think that's kind of cool. These two together, like, why not? And I love new concepts. We got fresh IP, guys. We got some fresh IP happening. And I got to say, I love it. Just as much as I love to hear more about this JFK project.
Quiet, Brian, you'll put the hex on it and they'll cancel it.
I might jinx it. We got the JFK project still coming forward, though. Even though we talked about this on Friday, be like, maybe it's canceled. Well, now we have more casting news, so I think this is moving forward. John Travolta has been tapped to headline it. Yeah, I know, GR's like, it'll happen because the JFK is in the air these days. Everyone's talking about JFK since all the files be coming out now. But this is still based off of about an idea of an Italian kind of, I think it was Italian, but he's a mobster. It's a mobster from New York who apparently was involved with killing JFK. That's the idea. And also the government on top of that, too. But Travolta signed on. Also, other people been casting on. Who I love. Mandy Patinkin just signed on too. I love Mandy Patinkin. He signed on, and Anthony. He's playing Chicago outfit head attorney Anthony Accardo, and we also have Mulroney. Who's Mulroney? Another person signed. There's lots of people, but I'm just saying that again. The biggest people here is Travolta being signed on, and I know they said Al Pacino was supposed to still be in there. We still haven't heard if Pacino's still there, but I'm fascinated to see if this project will actually. I think it's happening, but I think it's really got a lot of problems to still sift through until production actually happens. And we always have issues with that. We do when we have the contract stuff. There's a lawsuit being filed for $1 million over this whole concept too. So it's a very sticky situation here. We'll have to see how it works out. And Tom Cruise gets himself in all these sticky situations in all of his movies. And now apparently, guys, he recently was passing out on the new Mission Impossible movie, like passing out, because apparently he came forward and said that there's this one action sequence in the new one where it would lead him to pass out a number of occasions. Now, in this situation, it was a 1930s Boeing Sturman biplane, and apparently he's hurling across the airspace in South Africa where they're at 10,000 feet. And he was saying if you stick your feet up the wrong way, you pass out because you can't get enough oxygen. And apparently that happened multiple times to him. And he was like, I don't know, I still made it happen because Tom Cruise doesn't care. He's like, whatever it takes to get the shot, which I gotta admit is still pretty badass. But a lot of breaking news, everybody! A lot of breaking news! Yes!
I think he's like fine just dying on set. I think that feels like Tom's
I can see that actually happening.
Potential demise is that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He will do like everything and anything to like just. I respect him, but like, damn. I mean, I don't want to hear in the headline. It is what it is, but I feel like that's going to take that guy out. One of these stunts.
Yeah. And Emma Peel, he doesn't want to have a stunt guy. Tom Cruise wants to do all his stunts. He's like, I'm the stunt guy.
And he's 63. It's like crazy. Like, it's wild. It's incredible he's doing all this at 63,
He's a great actor, but that's called stuck on stupid.
Tom Cruise don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's got his death wish. I don't know. Like,
I'm gonna push
just believe in it, right? Like, just believe that part of making the art and being this character yourself means like going to these extremes. It's an extreme belief in what he's doing.
Yeah. No, it definitely is. I mean, if he's loving it and he loves doing it, I mean, hey, more power to him. I'd like him to stick around a little longer, but yeah,
I want that like part of his career where he's doing all the like massive dramas again. I want him to get into that world.
Yeah,
I know what's going to happen eventually. Like, the man needs to win an Oscar someday, right?
Well,
is it ever going to happen?
What the Countess says, Brian.
Well, Tom Cruise was to join. Well,
yeah, that's right. He's never even won an Oscar.
Nope, never won an Oscar.
But for the most part,
look how long it took John Wayne to win one.
Good point,
Emma Stone won one? Like,
not Tom Cruise.
I'm like,
no.
what?
It's been a long time since Tom Cruise has done anything that you'd think of as Oscar bait. Like, he doesn't do things that are Oscar bait. He does things that are fun for him and are big action, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he's like,
I mean, he
jump
did
out
do
of
a
it?
lot
Can I
back
run?
in the day, though. I mean, I think he did a lot. I mean, obviously back in like Born on the 4th of July. I mean, he's done so many that were definitely very much worth Oscar nominations, but I mean, and like wins, I think. But I can't remember who he was up against back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's done some pretty great stuff. But yeah, like for the most part, his journey has been like more of the like action thriller, kind of all that stuff. Maybe it's got something correlated with his own life. I don't know. But yeah, he's definitely not doing real.
Oh, jeez. Emma, he wants to join Count Xenu.
Huh?
Emma said he wants to join Count Xenu.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
Here's to you, Tom.
Right.
Keep jumping out of planes as long as you can, man. That's what I say.
Jumping out.
With a parachute, Tom. With a parachute.
The last action hero, I call him. That's what I say. But a lot of breaking news.
Why weren't you should have been there, Brian, as your stand-in. What were you doing?
I mean, I want to, but he's doing everything in the UK now. He wants everything in the UK. He's got a guy in the UK. I tried. Trust me, I tried. There's people told me that he's got a guy there, so I'm not going to fly somebody out and put him up there because they got a UK guy. And if he comes back to LA, which Top Gun 3 in 5 years maybe, which at that point, hopefully I don't have to do that anymore and I'll just be here live on cruise control instead. Or doing my own movies. Or we'll be doing our own movies, right? GR will be directing in his Thirsty Daddy shirt. It'll say the Thirsty Daddy says cut. And when he says cut, you listen. And then Peppy will be rolling in the deep and having a good time, and I'll be doing this thing.
Yep, you never know. I mean, you got plenty of options out there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. But everybody, a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Control.